I know you feel like you've seen this video title on this channel at least 3 times by now. It's in part because you have, but it doesn't mean it's still not special because this is one of the best characters in the game from both a lore and gameplay perspective. Hell, I'm tempted to pull for her if there was going to be another character I ever pulled for, but I'm not playing this fucking game anymore. It's not about me, it's about Nick and his time to get Furina.
The smartest
Hooray.
choice.
Yep, here we are.
Yep. Time to get Furina. You're here. Welcome aboard. You'll have C6 in no time, just like me. Okay?
C6 and
No,
one pull.
no.
Imagine.
Hang on. We know how my luck goes in this game.
You think I'm joking? No, I ain't joking.
We know exactly how my luck goes in this game. there is a real chance that I'm not I'm trying to figure out red exclamation points while we're here. There is a real chance that I'm not going to get this.
Look, if Jason
think
knows
so?
anything
So,
about this
like-
game, it's this
like-
character.
Exactly. So
I-
okay, so
I-
what I'm hearing is you don't have the guarantee. You're at 50-50.
Okay, so where I'm at. Okay. I'm at the very important place for Furina, so I wanted to make sure that I
Oh, do you want to know the better place?
Nope, this is the spot.
Okay.
So not too long ago, I actually went through the process of seeing if I can get. I made Jason really sad, and I pulled for 4 stars, and I was successful in not getting the 5-star. I actually got 2 Zhonglings, which is great for my team. I'm currently at 60 pity, and I have 79 wishes left. So 139 total, I guess. And it'll be a 50-50 on this first one.
But it will be a 50-50. Okay.
Are any of these 4 stars
is-
maxed? They seem like unlikely candidates to be.
I'm not sure I have any of them.
I don't even have Mika myself. Who is this kid? You know what I mean? Like Charlotte goated though, however. And given your particular depending on what you want to do with Furina long term, there's a reason Charlotte's on this banner. The number of characters that can heal the totality of your team and thus maxed Furina's stacks quickly and have at least some synergy with Hydro. It's a surprisingly small amount of characters that can heal team wide. Charlotte's one of them, and probably one of the better. You just basically build her to pop her burst, and then she just pops out, throws the camera. You maybe mark the enemies real quick in her little camera mode, and then you just swap off basically. So super handy. I used to run Charlotte in some of my Furina teams before I had C6 Furina, and Furina just does everything at that point. But yeah. So worth having is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Zhongling would have been the better thing to have on this banner.
Wow. You will get more Zhonglings, I assure you. She will show up one way or another, whether you expect her to or not.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go at it.
And
Unless you guys really want to talk about Furina, that like her impacts on teams again.
I mean, yeah, for like a millionth time.
Yeah.
Well, look, as far as your
Yeah.
Zhongling is concerned, every single year you can get one because she will be one of the free characters in Leeway whenever they do their lantern right.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
this is going to 80, so we would have hoped that we're going to see it here.
Uh-huh.
This is
do it with the
75,
50-50.
76. Look, boy.
He had briefly something to say.
That's it.
That's
Hey.
it. No.
It's one of the biggest arts.
Yes, I was gonna say this will basically just be a
Yes.
giant brick wall. Yeah, when this shows up.
And she's talking, and we're talking over it. But again, we've pulled this character like 8 times on this channel, so
Yeah.
She is a beloved star.
Okay.
Furina Day.
I got things. Okay.
well, thank you for watching. Like and
I
subscribe. No, I'm
have
just
done
kidding.
nothing as.
So you're putting her in this team where your
So-
Candace is currently, I assume.
Absolutely. Candace is wonderful, but some things are better than Candace.
This feels like you now have a bona fide team here. Now, yes, like there's
Yeah.
2 4-stars on this team, but this team has synergy and will get you through a lot of content, I think.
Now, okay, hold on. I gotta put some water on that fire there. Kuki is not necessarily ideal for this team. Because of the aforementioned, you don't have team-wide healing in this setup. Now, Cookie can obviously you heal someone that's out on the field, swap to somebody else. They hopefully, ideally, get a Cookie heal to proc, swap to somebody else. Then they get a Cookie heal to proc, swap to somebody else, and Cookie. If Cookie starts the battle at full health or the room at full health, using the heal to decrease her health will provide you stacks, and then the first tick of the heal will then also give you stacks, so she can double dip there. So Cookie is not the worst at this. There are worse healers. However, you would want somebody closer to Charlotte to get your stacks up, ideally. Which is why, because this version of Furina right here, you're never going to use her. Unless you have C6.
No? Oh.
Or you're running around the open world, basically. Yeah. Super handy in the open world. She's just a little healing icon. It's beautiful. It's great. It's the best thing ever. When you're in combat, this version of her is just not ideal. You want the Goombas out to be beating things. You just want that. It's the extra damage bonuses. It's everything. And unless you're building her again with like a Marechaussee Hunter build for like DPS Furina, which you should not do. You're going to be building her with the artifact set that increases skill damage, which the healing pet does no skill damage. It sits there and looks pretty and sad and tragic and heals you. That's all it does. So, although fun fact, when you hold down the attack and you swap modes, that is physical damage and it does have knockback. So you can just hold down the button as long as you have energy, and you can just keep blapping people. You just go tip and you hit it again, then you hit it again, and you hit it again. And you'll just keep blapping people multiple times. There are some enemies that'll be like immune to hydro. Like if you bump into a slime and you want to bully them, just keep doing that to them a bunch of times because it will hit them. So,
well, that's a nice outcome considering your luck in this game has been
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good. Furina's the best. Furina's great. You're just gonna have to get used to the rotation. Popping Furina in, getting the heals in, all that kind of stuff. It'll probably... I don't know if you've practiced with it at all. Can you in this game? I guess you kind of can't. There's not a lot of ways to do that. I can always give you my input or pointers at some point, or you can discover it yourself. You know what I mean?
So
that's always...
You've just pulled Furina, so I know this is a tough time to ask this question. You still have to build her, but like, having gotten her, what's the next thing you're looking for? Like, off-field DPS or like a healer, or like what are you targeting now? You kind of have a feel for. I mean, I know you got to put her through the paces, but ideally, like, what are you thinking?
Like obviously, I need something. I would like something better to fill that Kuki Shinobu spot. Like I don't have anything that gives shields right now, do I? No, none of them do. Certainly, Mualani and Zhongling don't. Kuki Shinobu doesn't. Furina, I mean, obviously, I haven't messed around with her much. But that's one of the things that I like about whenever I'm running my team with Hachina on it, is that if I ever want to have shields instead of any kind of healing, plus she helps me scale all the mountains, which is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to say,
I do have something to say about somebody that might give you shields and do healing at the same time, and he's.
Oh God, is this Shenha?
No, it's Noelle.
Yeah,
it's Noelle. It's the girl Noelle. She gives the shields and she does the healing, and she's the DPS.
Yes.
So I was going to say, if you just want to not run this team, Noelle's a great answer.
Okay. All right, here we go. My second team. Here goes my second team right now. Oh God, where is she? All right, my second team right now.
I think
honestly, Noelle plus Furina is a surprisingly goated team.
I think Doug would say this is what peak performance looks like.
Yes.
Yeah.
To be clear, though, your next slot, if I was going to suggest one, I would suggest. I think if you're replacing Kuki, you replace her with Jalonen. I think that's the next rerun you need to be looking towards.
Oh
now,
goodness, she's
Nick,
gonna have
on your
to come
main
back,
team,
though.
have you thought about swapping out Zhongling for Dia and making your team worse in every conceivable way?
Well, let's do it right now and see what happens.
Strong contention.
Well, at least you have some people of varying size now.
Yeah, that's true.
Certainly. Yep.
Short stack team.
My first 5-star poll. Yeah.
Hey, the video is now 10 minutes, which means we can put ads on it. Oh, wait, we don't put ads on videos.
Woo!
Well, fuck.
But your Jalonin would offer you your ability to navigate the world that you like with Kachina. You can pick up Geo whatever's for your shields if you want them. But Jalonin does, unless I'm smoking crack here and completely forgotten her kit, she does heal the whole team. I'm pretty sure she has a team-wide heal. I wish I could fact check myself right now, but I don't want to go typing on my computer. Pretty sure Jalonin does, on top of the Cinder City set, shredding and buffing any damage type that will react with Geo, which Hydro is, as is Pyro. So your Mualani and your Zhongling and your Furina damage will all go up because all the resistances will go down and everything else that happens with all of the buffs that Jalonin gives. On top of team-wide healing, again, I believe, which is what you need. Furina, the reality is Furina doesn't really do anything for your team unless you're going to play with the mechanic. So you've got to let the Goombas hit stuff to lower your health to get you stacks, and you've got to be healing as many people as possible. So either a ton of healing for the character on the field or even a little bit of healing for all 4 characters. All those percentages add up to get you the stacks that you need, your fanfare stacks. Because if you don't have the fanfare stacks, you're not really getting a damage bonus. So if you don't engage with that part of the mechanic, you're not actually giving your Mualani the damage boost that you want.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I seem to recall shortly after getting Mualani last time, I don't think it was on air, you mentioned that there are teams that are basically set and forget. Like some that are like super, you have to be meddling with just about everything within them, and then some that are set and forget. This is one of those former ones, it would seem. Like the ones that I have to meddle with everything that the team is doing.
Yeah,
I have to be active with management.
Yeah, you have to with Mualani the way it is, you want to make sure that you've got the Zhongling Pyronado, putting Pyro on the enemy, trying to keep an eye on the Goombas. The only issue with the Goombas, they can do a lot of damage. I know they have a different name, the Salon Solitaire, I believe is what they're called. But the Goombas all have different attack speeds. It's on the right. On the right.
Yep, thank you.
They all have different attack speeds, so their pyro application varies, and they can often have different target application or target priority depending on what you're fighting. So plus, like, what's it, Mademoiselle Crabuletta has like an AoE, so sometimes she'll hit multiple enemies at once, which is great unless you're like trying to keep the pyro aura on the enemy so that your Mualani can vape. Now, obviously, if you gear your Furina properly, she's still going to do just a balls ton of damage anyway, so it doesn't really matter if you miss one vape here or there. But if you miss every vape because a Goomba stole it, that will feel bad. So that becomes like, why aren't you just playing a Furina team? Why is your Mualani here at that point? So
Gotcha.
you got to kind of watch for the Pyronado to hit the enemies, then do your little charge attack, shark nom nom whatever thing with Mualani, the boom sharkalaka, all that, whatever it's called. She's got all the fun names, but yeah. So I think this team will take some time for you to master to really get the hang of the rotation of it. But I think granted, I'm a little behind on Genshin, but I think Mualani still has factually the highest possible number damage in the game. Like, if you hit a vape with all the buffs running, I think she gets like the biggest number. If not, she's in like top 5.
That sounds fun.
She's some of the highest damage numbers in the game. It just a number pops up, it's way too many digits, and somebody gets deleted. It's great. So
and hopefully some of our viewers out there are also hitting a fat vape.
Whoa! Whoa!
If you like
There
that
it
kind of
is.
thing, don't do drugs, kids. All right, that's about it for this one. A little bit short, a little bit sweet, but we had the return of Furina. She's back. She's been on this channel a lot. The next video you probably will see will be in a couple weeks when Jason and I pull for Trigger. That's in ZZZ. I have a 50-50 in both Star Rail and Genshin at some point. Genshin's probably going to wait till after Nat lands, so we'll see when that happens. But there should be another pulling for and whaling video here pretty soon. Any final words from the boys?
Goombas go smash.
Yep.
Tea
Sure
parties
do.
are
There
a
they go.
must.
Oh, wrong one. Damn it.
Mhm.
There they are.
Oh,
Okay. I was about to say you fucked up the ending, but you saved it. So goodbye, everybody.
Mhm.
Yep.
So long.
Bye.
bye.